So what you're telling me is this absolute mockery of a news outlet has come clean as to why they believe BadBoy Beaman is bad for the community? Oh, we're going to make a video on that. Let's go. Breaking news, absolute blag news outlet comes clean as to why BadBoy Beaman is bad for the community. For those of you who don't remember, Modern Warzone on Twitter stated that BadBoy Beaman is not good for the community. This is what happens without a proper anti-cheat. Now thousands of people take this guy's word for gold when he's been called out on his bullshit multiple times. Now this is just one of many people in the Call of Duty community who are trying to shut this down. Who are trying to shut down BadBoy Beaman. And unfortunately, it's just not working. Why aren't I good for the community? Why isn't BadBoy Beaman good for the community? Well, we've wanted to know for some time now because Modern Warzone put the tweet out without actually going into detail as to why they believed so. However, they have now spoken out on Twitter and we will show you that tweet now. After Modern Warzone posting a tweet on Twitter about a streamer that they believe to be very big in the community having an extremely sus clip, I retweeted that personally and I stated BadBoy Beaman is not good for the community. Oh wait, hypocrisy. And in response to that, Modern Warzone comes out, let me clear up for you why you're not good for the Warzone community at BadBoy Beaman. Number one, you manipulate clips. Well, here's my question to you. Have you got any proof that any clips were manipulated? No. The reason for that is because no clips were ever manipulated. It's been explained fully with examples shown and the actual raw VOD given out to the public to be able to see, view as they please on my most recent video with Z-Laner. Number two, you're a former cheater who was banned. I was banned on 2 accounts. I never once streamed live whilst using cheats. I always streamed live from a PlayStation 4. The only reason I actually went in there to look at the cheats themselves was due to the fact that somebody I was playing with was actually using cheats and I wanted to expose them. So I researched the cheats inside out, not just one company, but I went across about 10 different cheat engines and actually learned inside out how the softwares work. Now, for calling me a cheater and saying that I was once a cheat, does that not solidify my claims against people more? Does that not solidify what I know, my knowledge of the cheats more? So what are you doing here, Modern Warzone? Are you trying to help me out, without realising? Because that's what you're doing. Now, I've always been honest about that to my community. I've posted about 3 videos on it. This would be the 4th now, where I'm stating, yes, I used the cheat and yes, I had accounts banned. Did I ever financially gain from that? From live streams, from tournaments? No. Number 3, you've been called out countless times and never apologised. Well, more recently, there was a situation with Tommy. Now, those who know, Tommy was accused of being on a Singapore lobby by somebody on TikTok. I made a video about that. Now, I didn't actually accuse him of being on them lobbies. It was a Triple B news video like this. However, Tommy didn't take a liking to it. So guess what? We looked into it. He done a response video, and in his response video, there was actually a lot of information which proved that some of the stuff the first guys were saying wasn't true. So I personally apologised to Tommy. I posted the message onto Twitter so that the public could see that I did apologise to Tommy also. When it looked like Swag's controller had a strike back on the back, I posted a video then stating that it wasn't. Straight after, Swag responded instantly, because if you have nothing to hide, you don't need to hide anything. And that's exactly what Swag did. He dealt with it head on. And as soon as he dealt with that, we realised that it was the blue light coming out the back of his scuff controller. And then in return, we done a video stating that yes, in fact, it wasn't a strike back. Something I have always stated throughout: if I am in the wrong, I will always hold my hands up. Now, what I believe Modern Warzone may actually be referring to here is his favourite streamers. And I mean his favourite streamers, them top level streamers who I've made videos about. And he's wondering why I haven't apologised. There's nothing to apologise for on my part. I'm not the one who's been manipulating my viewers. I'm not the one who's been earning thousands of dollars of tournament winnings whilst looking suspicious as hell. So I've got nothing to apologise for. And one day, one of these big guys will slip up, and it's only going to take one. It's only going to take one. And when they come falling down, they're going to take the whole lot with them. If I'm going down, they're coming with me. And that's the simple thing that's going to happen. Whether it be now, whether it be next week, next year, who knows. But I know what I'm seeing when I'm looking and analysing videos. Number 4, you have the game knowledge of a 2-year-old. So, I made one call on a video on Huskers about how did he know he was there. Because of the arrow on the minimap, I all of a sudden have the game knowledge of a 2-year-old. Well, in fact, if you actually go back through my previous videos to that Huskers one, you would actually see me reference the arrow on the minimap. So yes, I do have the knowledge of the minimap. I don't need to explain that. However, whether or not you've got knowledge of the game itself to a level of a pro gamer, and let's be honest, there are no actual pro Warzone gamers. None. No pro Warzone gamers. There is only pro CDL players. Yeah? You only have self-proclaimed pro Warzone players. Because to be a pro, it would have to be a competitive game, and Warzone is not competitive. Even if there are competitive tournaments with a lot of money on the line, it's not a very competitive game whatsoever. However, to say I have the knowledge of a 2-year-old on the game is wrong. All I need to know is how the cheats look when somebody is using them. And in return, Modern Warzone, I could say that you have the cheat knowledge of a 2-year-old also. Because hey, half the people you worship in the Call of Duty scene are sus as hell. Triple B, over and out.